Absolutely none of what follows is in any way meant to be disrespectful. Welcome, everyone. As of the recording of this, December 24th, 2025. If you've already been watching the news a little bit, you may have noticed that YouTuber Adam the Woo passed away. And I thought I would put together a little quick video just because he's a YouTuber I followed, and I kind of took a lot of inspiration from him when I sort of decided to start playing around with my channel. And I thought, let's do a walk and talk. I've never done a walk and talk video. Adam used to do them every now and then, kind of talk about his channel, talk about whatever was on his mind. I thought, what the heck? I'll try copying his style a little bit more, just one more time. Join me, shall you? So, I first saw Adam's videos when my wife and I were planning a trip to go down to Florida, and we were looking for advice and came across his channel, and a few other YouTubers down in Florida. Started watching them a little bit, and then the pandemic hit and we were kind of stuck inside. Couldn't really do much in Manitoba. Lockdown was pretty severe, so you could go to work and go home, and that's about it. So we kind of lived vicariously through watching our YouTubers, and Adam is one channel that we started watching pretty much every night. We just sort of watch one of the videos, live vicariously through him because he was still out and about and able to do stuff. But I kind of copied a little bit of his style. He did YouTube differently than a lot of channels now, and I kind of adopted that idea. Kind of the idea of, I'm just going to do whatever I want. I'm not going to, really ultra specialize the channel, trying to maximize views. I'm not saying he didn't have success, but he was often talked about how he got in early, and he thinks that was probably a big factor. And new guys starting up, probably have to do things differently if they want to get the channel to grow. But it's never really been my goal to maximize my channel or anything. I just do it as a hobby. I do it as an outlet, just something to do. The thing that kind of always makes you think is when someone that's not too far off your own age passes away. Kind of a bit of a reminder. You can talk all you want about plans and what you're doing and kind of your ambition, and you don't really have a lot of say in it. At the end of the day, it's something you can think all you want, but what actually happens is not always up to you. But over the years, we very much enjoyed Adam's channel, and there's still a lot on it. We'll probably go back and watch a lot of it that I haven't seen before. He did over 4,700 videos on the Daily Woo, and he had another channel too, the Adam the Woo channel. But I'll never get close to that. He's a machine. I couldn't keep up that pace. But yeah, it's sad to hear. You just don't really ever expect it, but especially someone that's not terribly old, and also someone that's active, living his life, going places, doing stuff. You could sort of just assume that you're gonna keep on the trajectory, but not so. I kind of went back and forth if I wanted to even do a video like this. I'm not trying to make any kind of opportunity off of this or anything like that. I just thought he's one of the YouTubers that I kind of borrowed a lot of style from. Just the minimal edits, the narrating, just going places, showing people what I find interesting, and then I go and show it so that maybe someone else somewhere where they don't have what I have, which right now is mostly snow, but they can see something that otherwise they wouldn't be able to get to. So if I find it interesting, I'll go do it. And that's kind of how Adam always struck me with where he picked his videos. He went after what he was interested in and offered to bring you along, so it was good. I think that's the way YouTube should be. It's there's all different kinds of channels that they're trying to maximize their money, or they have a specific theme. That's all good. Do whatever you want, but I think the idea of YouTube originally was to give an individual a platform to make whatever show they wanted. I think that's what Adam always sort of did, and that's kind of what I always try to do with my channel. I just want to show whatever I'm up to, just keep it random and just have fun with it. I noticed he would often pause on his walk talk videos to show a random squirrel or bird or something walking around, but there is not much out here right now, so I don't think that's going to happen today. They all left. And I never knew Adam personally. I never met the guy. You know, I'm in Manitoba. He's all over the place, but he was in Florida. So the odds of ever meeting him were low. So I don't personally know him. I'm not saying I have any kind of great insight. I'm just sort of saying what I saw, what I got out of his channel. And it's just kind of sad, the guy that you sort of follow his work anyway. You don't maybe personally know him, but you follow his work for years, and just all of a sudden it just ends. So it's sad, but it's how it goes. It's a nice sunburst through the clouds. But to finish my thought I sort of had and then lost, which happens a lot with me, but we found Adam, like I said, researching for trips to Florida, but kind of kept watching him mostly because our interests kind of seemed to line up. We both like theme parks, and you know, he'd do back road trips and kind of show out of the way stuff. I like doing museums quite a bit. You know, museums people don't usually get to. They're kind of, you know, smaller, out of the way, not super well known around the globe. So I don't know, I guess there was some overlap in interest, so that's probably why I kept watching his channel for that many years. But the reason I wanted to sort of do this now, if I was ever going to do it, was because it's Christmas Eve, and in the new year, my wife and I are going to California, to Disneyland, for the first time in my adult life ever going to Disneyland. So I plan on making a few videos down there, so I thought if I'm ever going to comment about Adam, I should do it now before I get a whole bunch of videos coming out in January and then inexplicably rewind to now. I've always found this, doing YouTube in general, it's like as a hobby, kind of helps you organize your thoughts a little bit. Like it kind of forces you to structure what you're doing, because you sit down to edit it, or you go somewhere to plan the filming of stuff. You got to kind of have a bit of a plan in your head. You can't just press the button, and although I totally understand it looks like I just press the button and start rambling, I do kind of have a plan. I do kind of have a goal with what I'm trying to do. You know, it doesn't look like it, but I don't know, it's interesting. If anyone is out there and saying, hey, do I want to do a YouTube thing? It's up to you. If you like doing it, if you like kind of having a structure to force you into a bit of a routine, and you want to spend the time doing it, if you enjoy it, do it. Adam was lucky enough to do a whole career out of it. I'll never do that. That's okay. Just here to have some fun. It's kind of cold out. Now I'm not 100% sure how to even end this video. I've never done these walk and talk things, so I'm not as good at it. But anyway, man, it's cold. I think both my chins are frozen now, so I'm gonna make my way back home, go warm up. I have some presents to wrap still for tomorrow. Go do that now. Well, thanks for watching. I expect all of maybe 20 people will actually watch this video, but I'm curious if any of you have actually ever heard of Adam the Woo before I talked about him. Leave a note below. I'm honestly curious. I'm just curious to see if anyone has ever heard of him or watched his stuff and also seen my channel. So I don't suspect there's a lot of crossover being so far away from each other, but But thanks for watching. I'll steal Adam's sign off one time, and one time only. I don't like copying guys that much. I just borrow from his style. I like his style of just keeping it simple. But we'll end the video there. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. The vlog is over.